fuck. Hold on. I might have.
The corpse should have better posture than that. Sit up.
Okay. Does it look like... Oh, it does. LOL. Wow. My eyes are all messed up. Yeah, do you see that though? Like, curious. I'll take a little screenshot. Very, very strange. I hope it wasn't like that during the entire recording. One moment. Close. We'll also mute lads because it is so loud in the ear. Open water door. Did you see that? My eyes were completely in different shapes. Very strange. Very strange. Sometimes when I... Oh, okay. So it's okay. Void screen is fine. Oh, void screen is totally good. Sometimes whenever I move sources around... Whoop. Hi. Okay, here we go. Good stuff. Okay. Chat widget is on, everything is on and good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know why that was happening, but it for sure happened. But welcome. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to my technical difficulties. But welcome. Thank you so much, Yuri, for claiming first. Hello, Dice. Hello, Laws. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in, Loki. Today, I'm super excited because there's a lot that I got done. Actually, let me turn off my hand tracking because I feel like that's going to bug me. Is it? Maybe I'll just leave it on for now. I'll just leave it the way it is for now. But anyway, I had to do some recording today. She keeps doing the dumb thing with her hands. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off. Can't have nice things. Anyway, Blue is back. Hi, Joey. Welcome in. Welcome in. I just turned off my hand tracking, but welcome in. Loki, I'm super excited because I did some recording today. I recorded Caleb's endless summer date, which was so good. I did there was a lot of editing I had to do for that one because for whatever reason I was hitting like every tongue twister. And that date is like a half-hour long. So I've been recording and editing content since 9 o'clock this morning. But I finally got it done. It's scheduled to post. I'm so excited. And we can finally dick around for Caleb's birthday event, which is Saturday. Hi, Lady Mental. Welcome in. And then we're also gonna look at Snowy Serenity today because all last week I was bitching and moaning and crying about how I didn't get this card, and I was like, what if I just do one last little tentpole? Just off stream, no one will see it. And I got it, and I was like, okay. Yeah, yeah. So we are gonna go over that date today as well. I ended up getting the new 4-star Xavier card, so we're gonna be looking at that. And I also bought a card, and I learned something very interesting about it. But we will get more into that whenever we get into the gameplay. So let's do that, actually. Hold on. Turn the sound on, make a big screen. Nice. I've also added stream avatars. Oh, can I do this without you crashing? I can. Sick. Okay, so some of you may have noticed I brought back stream avatars, which are these tiny little things at the bottom of the screen walking around. There we go. There's the music. Tiny little things walking around. You can change those at your leisure. It doesn't cost anything. If you are on mobile, you can click on the screen itself and it should show up like a little purple SA icon. If not, just scroll down to below the video and it should be there. Same with desktop. If you want to adjust the stream avatars, they'll be in my little tabs at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, you can change those at your leisure. They do different things. They explode whenever I get a raid, etc., etc. Like I said, it shouldn't cost anything, but by default they are all Scream or Ghostface or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, okay, so I learned some interesting things. Okay, this is the card, by the way. Ah, fuck. Did Infold approve my photos? No, they did not. Interesting. Get up.
It's still dark out. I'm going back to bed.
It's 4 p.m. on a Tuesday. What? You poor thing. Poor thing. I've avoided doing like all of this just so I could do it with you guys on stream. Okay, I've done most, if not all, of my dailies as well. So we're gonna get right into the fun stuff. Big block of dark chocolate. Ooh. I want a big block of dark chocolate. That would be so fun. Anyway. So some of you may have remembered, but I bought this card with shards, which was mayhaps a mistake because I found out that players, free players, like players that have just joined the game, actually get these cards for free. So anyway, so it's this one, seething flames for Raphael and something else for the other three. But these are not actually dates. If you notice, it doesn't say date anywhere, but it does say kindled, because these are cutscenes that you get like for the main story. So like in chapter 4, in our chapter 4 release, when we're dealing with Dawnbreaker, this is part of that. Let me find the screenshot actually, because like, bro. Okay, so it's Zaynes' Frozen Nightfall, Raphael's Seething Flames, Xavier's Outcast Voyage, our main story branch bundles, or branch kindles, that were given to us for free when the story branches under prologue to tomorrow were released. They're not dates, but they are 5-star memory. So they're good for, so like if you need them for combat, then, you know, you may as well. But outside of that, these are just kindled things. Isn't that interesting? I know, very interesting. Okay. You guys want to watch it? I think we should watch it like after Snowy Serenity, just because like, brother, I'm scared. Oh, you know what? Let me buy... I say buy. Let me grab some protocores. Oh, I turned off my thing. My ambient sounds. You guys can't hear my clicking anymore. Better? Yeah, okay, let me find it. I recorded Endless Summer, bro. It low-key made me so sad. Like, it's not even like a sad one, per se, but like, it was like low-key sad. Like, I didn't love it, but it was like, I don't know, I feel like Caleb gets a lot of like the best cutscenes. And then I had to go back and I had to grab the clippings from chapter 3 where you run into Colonel Caleb, because he specifically says something in this card, Endless Summer, that directly correlates to that time period. So this is shortly, like immediately after when you're released from that kidnapping. This happens immediately after that. So as you can imagine, you and Caleb are still on the outs. Not like really on the outs, it's almost like you forget that you guys are on the outs because he did some nonsense. But I'm not here to talk badly about our baby Apple, especially since it's his birthday. So we're gonna be doing some of his birthday event stuff. And then we will get into some of the dates. I also wanted to let you guys know that we have a new Unicorns operation and a new Abyssal Chaos. So be sure to get on that if you haven't already, because those points do max out. And ironically enough, for the Unicorns operation is Raphael's Abyssal Walker. I have this myth already, but this will do wonders for me to complete Raphael, assuming...
Surprise, motherfucker!
Assuming that, you know, it's good. Assuming that, you know, I can get it done and it's easy peasy, but I low-key doubt it. But yeah. Anyway, hi Mortis, welcome in. I'm doing stuff. I was actually talking about this earlier today with a friend where I was like, you know, low-key, I get a little iffy whenever my guy friends are like, oh, I'm kind of interested in Love and Deep Space. And I'm like, oh yeah? Why? Because there's 2 reasons, normally. Well, actually, there's 3 reasons. The number one obvious reason is they enjoy men, which I am all here for. I enjoy them. I want you to enjoy them. It's all an enjoyment party, right? The other 2 reasons are not so favorable. The other 2 reasons are... Oh, fuck. Thank you for that, Bads. The other 2 reasons are... Some men feel that if they mimic the sexy scenes of Love and Deep Space, that it will help them pick up bitches, which is such a crazy concept. And the other half is to try to be around women that play in Love and Deep Space, right? Both of which are incredibly predatory, and I will say that with my full chest. Like, if you like it because you want to be there, that's great. If you just want to make fun of something other people enjoy, you kind of suck. Just saying. Also, mimicking behavior of fictional men written by women for women is such an insane concept. Massively predatory. Okay. Let's do... Is this locked? 6:10? Tomorrow? Crazy. I guess let's redo the story for those who have not done it yet. I don't want to auto it. Caleb's birthday is coming up, and as usual, I want to do something special for him. For this year, I've decided to celebrate Lincoln's antiplode the furthest place from home on the planet Earth. What? What am I... What? I decided to celebrate at Lincoln's antipodes. The furthest place from home on planet Earth. What is an antipode? What is that? Caleb should be here any minute now. Standing outside the arrival gate, I raise my sign slightly higher. On it is the name Caleb. To prepare the surprise, I arrived a few days early to plan everything. Today is supposed to be the day that Caleb arrives. Yeah, I hadn't gathered that. Before I could get a reply, I receive a text from someone else. It's from the owner of the vintage fabric shop. A few days ago, I stumbled upon a store with all sorts of handmade plushies on display while checking out local attractions. That's when the light bulb went off in my mind. Giving Caleb a plushie that looks like him would be a perfect birthday gift. After finalizing everything for the plushie, I try to find Caleb in the crowd.
Who are you texting? I snuck up on you and you didn't even notice.
I quickly put my phone away and give him a big hug and tap the sign that I'm holding. You saw me because of this, right? Make sure to thank me.
It's hard not to notice those big letters. But even if there wasn't a sign, I can still spot you in a matter of seconds. You're bundled up like a whittled dumpling.
Bundled up like a whittled dumpling.
Did you just pull your hands out of a freezer? They're cold.
Thought I was your little dumpling. After noticing how he's not wearing many layers, I take my hand and press the hot drink I bought earlier into his palm. Look who's talking.
I literally went from the Fleet's HQ to the airport. There wasn't really enough time to pack extra clothes.
It's not cold in the airport. Outside is another story, though.
It might be tough for one person, yeah, but I have you, right?
You... He leans in, slips my hands into his coat pockets to warm them up.
Oh, I see.
Huh?
This is what "it's only cold if my girlfriend says it's cold" means.
Do you know the other statement that goes with it?
Which one?
Ignoring my advice means you'll suffer the consequences. Caleb's eyes crinkle and I can see the amusement. Then he sneezes as if to prove my point.
Oh, I see.
Because of my insistence, Caleb reluctantly puts on my coat even though it's too small for him. Now you're the one who looks like a whittled dumpling. I lead Caleb to the retro car I rented in advance. Before I can say anything, he opens the passenger door and gets in.
I'm not familiar with the roads here.
Thank you.
It's
for
better
the
if you
bits.
drive.
Yeah. I set those. That super scared me. Hi, mwah, good to see you. I hope you had a good day.
Let's see if your driving skills improved while I was gone.
You can sit back and relax. I pick out the best scenic routes. All aboard the Ghoull Sightseeing Express. Choo-choo. Is this it? Oh, no, okay. Despite my confidence, some boldly driven cars have me gripping the steering wheel and cautiously inching towards the road. Hey, nice. What the fuck? There's so much. Caleb doesn't sit idly in the passenger seat. He keeps an eye on the navigation device while notifying me about any vehicles that are in my right side blind spot. Oh, what a good co-pilot. I didn't mean to scare you. It's because my computer's so loud. Waiting for the red light to turn green, I let out a sigh of relief and take my hands off the steering wheel.
Do you need a break? I can take over.
I can't let you do that, birthday boy. You should get used to being in the passenger seat. Don't worry, I have everything under control.
You accidentally activated the windshield wipers when using the turn signal. Then you lowered the window as you tried to turn off the windshield wipers. Yep, that still counts as under control.
It's not my fault. The levers and switches in this old car are big and clunky. Also, please don't tease the driver, sir. It's not a good idea. The light is about to turn green, and I take our navigational device and place it on top of the dashboard. Keeping an eye on the navigation system is the driver's job. The passenger should be enjoying the scenery.
Alrighty, I'll just sit back and enjoy then.
Low-key, this reminds me of a time that I was taking a friend out, like, on the town, and so I picked him up, right? And I told him to get comfortable, you know, because it's, like, a fun thing. And this motherfucker takes his shoes off and puts his feet on my dashboard. Yeah. Oh, bro, the brake check I did after that was insane. Best believe. How rude. I don't think Caleb's like that, but Jesus Christ. It isn't until we return to the guest house and put down our luggage that I finally feel at ease. Caleb walks to the window and reaches over my shoulder to open it. Plants we've never seen before greet our eyes.
I'm guessing you picked this place for a view that's one of a kind.
Yeah, but it's not just that. Everything here is different from Lincoln City and Skyhaven. Outside, paths crisscross in the distance while people walk and wear vibrant traditional attire. I brought you to this place furthest from home so that you could be free of any and all worries. Then you'd have a birthday that's only filled with happiness.
I figured as much. So, my phone's in Do Not Disturb mode.
Ooh, that's hot.
Caleb will be in your hands for the next few days.
Ooh, double whammy. Super hot. Caleb settles into a rocking chair by the window, and I lift his arm to cuddle with him. There's toast on the table. What? I told you he's hot. I'm gonna tell you guys something just really quick. While I'm doing these dates, I'm noticing a lot of Infold's, like, translation mistakes to English, and low-key, I be paraphrasing. Like, you'll see it if you guys are active in watching my YouTube videos, which, by the way, this VOD is going on YouTube, so chat, say hello to YouTube. Hi! So if you are up to date on my YouTube channel, you'll find that tomorrow's video, there is a specific word in the date that I just can't say. And so much so, like, in the editing, I tried 3 different times. So what I do in editing is I'll let it run, and what I'll do is I'll go, if I get like a tongue twister, I'll go, okay, cut. And right when I say cut is when I know to cut the footage right there, and then I start the new line. And that's how I kind of just sort of keep it consistent, right? So yeah. So I do that, and there's this one word that I just can't get correctly. It means, like, I think it's like fuck. It's like when there's like an abundance of sound. Like, I think it's cornucopia, but it's not quite that. Maybe it is cornucopia, and maybe I just have like the severest form of dyslexia. Could I have like looked up the pronunciation on my phone? Sure. Was I going to? No. I just changed it out. Plethora? No. It starts with a C. It's like CACO something. It's talking about like cicadas singing. I think you have the card, so if you just go into it, you'll see it. But yeah, I ended up, yes, this word. Cacophony. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that word is. But that word was in the date, and I was like, nah. cacophony. Was für ein Scheiße? Warum steht das so dumm? That's so fucking stupid. I love English, guys. I'm glad I learned it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay. I got you. Somebody has to, because I don't be knowing shit. Okay. There's toast on the table. Getting German ghoul. LOL. You should see when I'm playing horror games. I be screaming in German. Go bitch, go bitch, go bitch. Okay. There's toast on the table. The guest house's elderly landlady made it. The aroma attracts a few Rufus Horneros, and their cheerful commotion envelops the window. What the fuck is a Hornero? It's Caleb with all these big ass words. Like, he can't read. I know he can't read. Oh, it's a bird. Damn, that bird is ugly. That bird is ugly. Where's it from? South American bird. The Rufus Hornero. Known for its remarkable oven-shaped mud nest, which gives it its Spanish name for baker. Huh. Okay. Huh, okay. Okay. The city is huge. We can visit a lot of places.
It sounds like you've got an itinerary set in stone.
We can watch the locals' choir performances on the street. Or we can do nothing. We'll wander from one street to the next.
And if we get tired of walking, we can always hop in your car and head back. But if I had to guess, there's something even more special than all that stuff?
I'm not going to say anything about what's waiting for you on your birthday. Nice try, though. Look at him pretending! Look at him pretending! When I turn, I see Caleb is already resting his head on my shoulders. His eyes are closed. Which is crazy, because I could see him peeking. I can only imagine how much work he had to do just to get these couple of days off for our trip. He had to take the longest possible flight to get here. He must be exhausted. Even if I have 1,000 things to say, nothing matters more than letting him rest. Our first unofficial stop on this trip is sleeping well. How cute, right? Okay, what minigame do we have? What minigame is it? And can I do it on my PC? Yes, I hate this minigame. Yeah. Okay, let's do... Stop! Yeah, I'm so good at this. Okay, what if I boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I know, stop. Okay. This minigame is boring, and you basically gotta do each level that unlocks twice to get the max points every day. Yeah, but like... Yeah. Lucky I hate this minigame too. Cause it's just not, like, fun. Would you believe that a lot of fans genuinely like this minigame? Like, what are y'all huffing? Nani? I like the last mini game we had for the Lingering Lust event. That was super good. I like really enjoyed that one. Oh shit. What if I do? No, I have to do this. Oh, skip tutorial, yes. And now, flawless clear. Flawless clear. And they fall the same way. You can just repeat the exact steps around twice. Nothing is randomized. Didn't know that. That is so interesting. Let's do this one also. Oh, lemons! Zitronen! I almost named... I need you to know that I almost named the title of the stream, I Love Kissing My Brother. Just because I know that it upsets you. Low-key. Because I think it's funny. Girl! Yeah. I think it's funny. I love kissing my brother. You don't think it's funny? I think it's so funny. Yeah, whatever. What do you know? Everyone's a critic. What am I looking at? Drooling Goblin. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. At least I don't have to sleep with one eye open. Oh, what do you mean? Are you talking about Zayd or Silas? Because like, both of them are like that. And even then, I don't have to sleep with one eye open. I have security feet on me at all times. Because my boyfriends are crazy. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Yeah, no, I have to do it this way. Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. You're sleeping with a serial killer. My lover's a serial killer. I don't mind, to be honest. It's, not a massive problem for me. Come to find out. He's a doctor first. Let's just not forget. I was going through, like, Chapter 3's Colonel Caleb stuff, and I watched the part where, like... I watched the part where he kills that guy for... First of all, let me give context. Let me give some context. One of his lieutenants was like reporting in and giving him all these updates and stuff, and then like tries to kill him. So Caleb like murders this guy in cold blood by crushing him to death with the planet's gravity. I know, very hardcore. So yeah, he does that, and I remember Lost was like, I don't like to think about it when they kill people, and I'm just like, ooh. Ooh. Looks like a little ghost face. LOL. Okay, so, okay, I don't know what to give Caleb. I think I want this for sure, and then maybe his main outfit. But this one, this little apple one, actually has a little apple stem tail. So, I don't know, Chief. Oh, it's a little cheetah. What am I? Oh, am I a fat airplane? That's cute. What? Can I buy anything else? Yeah, give me that. Oh, it says love you. Look how cute. I'm gonna screenshot that. That is so cute. Only the vowels are colored. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Everyone can hear you. Now that looks. Oh, do I have an out? Have you guys decorated your Caleb yet? Is he absolutely cute? I think I messed up with Silas's little birthday plushie and Raphael's because like I wanted them to look a little bit like how they're supposed to look. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, EP nap time. Yeah, I want this one. And I want him smiling for sure. Oh, he's so cute. Ooh, I don't know if I... Oh, I forgot I could change the colors of these. No, you're getting white. Yeah, no, that'll look good. Ah, but the cloud one is so cute. And like low-key, I like the orange one because it's giving like, it's giving Luke Skywalker vibes. Look at his cute little tushy. Ah, he's so cute. No, I have to do his like regular outfit because it just looks the best, I think. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be exact, but that'll be fine. Oh my goodness, he's so cute, Chad. Look at him. I love him. Only 3? Preview. He's so freaking cute. Okay, save. Okay, get out of here. Ah! He's so cute. I don't know why like a lot of these things have to be reviewed. Like, what could you possibly do? Alright, what is this? Oh, for the shop. For the shippy shop. Oh, these are... I want these outfits. No. Fuck, now he's gonna text me. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, thank you. Click, click. I think this is from a previous birthday outfit. Blah, blah, blah. I do like Cloudbound, so we're gonna do that for sure. I want all of these things. The pose is a portrait selfie? Yeah. It'll tell you. It'll tell you what it is. I would like to show you guys like one of my journals, actually. I was watching somebody on Twitter do the... Yeah, is this not from a previous birthday event? Is the music good? Is the music wonderful? I'm not doing that. I'll wait to get like more and then I'll do them all in one go. Mostly because like I'm not gonna pull for this card. Oh, he's such a cutie patootie. Too bad
These
he's
footsteps.
crazy. It's me. Hello?
I'm gonna sleep some more. Please.
The way he begs, like, I'm gonna let him sleep. Okay, so Xavier got a new card today. If you play every day, like a sociopath, i.e. me, you would have gotten this myth today. I'm sorry, this card today. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Him covered in sweat and dirt is kind of batting my eyelashes. What is this? Oh, right. This is how you get the full arts, by the way. Ah, let me out. You like him funky. What you mean? Like funky fresh? Does he not have a thing? Am I crazy? Why didn't it take me here? If it was a date, why didn't it take me here, huh? Let me get some... I was gonna say water, but I don't have water. I have Capri Sun, so that's what I'm gonna have. Okay, when life falls apart, come upstairs and we'll piece it back together. What could this... I don't know what this could be, but I feel like it's gonna make me happy. Okay, after the hellish days of being out in the field, I finally get a precious day off. An afternoon on a day off is perfect for napping under the sun and listening to my favorite piano pieces. I turn on the speaker by the window, and just as I'm about to close my eyes... I sit up and make eye contact with a puffball who's just startled by the inhuman sound. I unplug the speaker and notice a puddle of light red liquid beneath it. What? Where did this come from? Why is my speaker leaking? And why is it red? Do you think it's melted Loctite? That's disgusting. Bewildered at this rare antique that Xavier and I recently found and brought home, I move the speaker. If I try and fix it myself, I'll probably make it worse. I take a photo of the leakage and send it to the speaker's owner. It's Xavier. A tragedy struck. Our speaker is bleeding. I have bad news. Bring it upstairs and I'll fix it. Okay, so what happened to you? Someone broke into my place. No! Not my baby! I'm coming. With a hammer. I'll find him. Xavier, are you sure someone broke in?
Yes.
Are they alive still? Sorry. Xavier takes the speaker from me, and he doesn't show any of the emotional distress you'd expect from someone who's just had their home broken into. Your place looks exactly the same as it did after we cleaned, though. Did they steal something valuable?
It was important.
Then we need to get it back. My heart sinks as I follow his gesture towards the balcony door. Damn, his play is low-key nice. I knew that Xavier was a big fan of plants, but like pictures of plants? Wild. Anyway. Staring at the toppled, almost bare potted plants, I don't know what expression I should make. You're telling me an incredibly brazen thief broke into your place in the middle of the night just to steal your cherry tomatoes, and they were nice enough to leave some in the pot?
To prevent utter devastation, I have no choice but to entrust the sole survivor to you.
I lean toward the plant and gently poke the surviving cherry tomatoes. We got them from the same place. Why did yours produce something and mine didn't? I even had a plant rack custom made so they could get more sunlight. Don't tell me you've been taking gardening lessons from Jeremiah.
I just paid a little more attention to their condition.
Oh. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have chosen potted plants as our prize when we won the balloon shooting championship at the community carnival. Oh well. Isn't it a bad omen that mine didn't produce anything?
That's why I wanted to save at least one pot of our victory.
This is so funny. Like, she's just like, well, my plants must be defective if I couldn't grow anything. I mean, I didn't take care of it at all, and I never watered it. But how come yours produced tomatoes and mine didn't? She's so goofy. Okay. He's just like, well, I wanted one of our memories to look nice. I can't help but feel like I'm being mocked.
I wasn't doing that.
He averts his gaze and lowers his head to examine the speaker, but unmistakable amusement rests in his eyes. I pick up the plant, sneeze into the space between him and the speaker, and put a— oh, I'm sorry. Not sneeze. I pick up the plant, squeeze into the space between him and the speaker, and put on a serious expression. Your plant can't take refuge at my place, but in exchange— oh, it says can. Oh well. Your plant can take refuge at my place, but in exchange, our speaker is now your responsibility.
Our?
Yes, our. I point to the speaker as it bleeds, and my face is a textbook example of heartbreak. It's only been a duty— what? It's only been at duty at my place for a few days. Are you already disowning it?
That's not what you said when you took it away.
This couple arguing is strange.
Your speaker is mine now. Then it became ours as soon as it bled. That's odd.
So catty. Like, oh, that's crazy. It's crazy how, like, when it was working, it's yours, but when it's broken, it's ours. That's funny.
You're like one of those parents who start shifting the blame when their child fails an exam.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I raise the plant in my arms and use the sparse branches to block Xavier's finger when he tries to poke my forehead. Man, fuck you. I thought it was Zayne's job to be the snoot. Yeah. I mean, I just touch his butt and then he, you know, shapes up, but it's funny. I'm doing more than that. I'm also a kidnapper. If you don't fix the speaker today, the hostage will be eliminated. His eyes sparkle with growing amusement as he looks at me. Despite the poor acting skills, he earnestly plays along.
I guess I need a kind-hearted hunter to rescue the Juicedge. I wonder if she'll be willing to help.
Juicedge? Juicedge? See, I've noticed that all of the Lees have said this word right here, my kind-hearted girl. And let me tell you, when they say that, unzip your pants. My kind-hearted girl. Unzip your pants. That's how I feel about that word. Because what are you, like, why? Why are you buttering me up? It's working. I watch as he pulls a large metal case out from beneath the wooden cabinet in the storage room. This is the first time I've seen someone ask a kidnapper for help while showing off their prized collection.
In a blunder, you can call a hunter. And you've seen my collection before. It's nothing special.
I am low-key looking around this room. Like, man, you got a lot of... I almost said something crazy. I was gonna say you got a lot of junk in here. Like, this is something like a grandparent's house would look like. Like, their main office would look like this. And then I remembered that Xavier is like 200 years old. He is Peepaw. Peepaw Xavier. He unlatches the case, which reveals a dazzling array of repair tools inside. Bro, just open the toolbox. The toolbox is big and should be special. I thought the tools in the living room were already comprehensive. I had no idea you had more. Did you collect these?
No, I accumulated them over time.
When I crash-landed on Earth about 200 years ago, before I was taken and experimented on... Whoop.
To open the casing, we'll need a different type of wrench. Good thing there's one in here.
I feel like... What was... The image was just a... an adjustable wrench, wasn't it? There's nothing complicated about that. I think everyone has one of those. Oh, Xavier. What's this? A rust-covered tool catches my attention. Why is there a spindle stuck in this door lock?
That's a bench micrometer for clocks.
What?
When I first moved here, I'd never seen it before. I tried it out and realized that taking apart clocks with it was fun.
Can you put them back together, though? Mechanical clocks are complex. Only a spacecraft mechanic like you would be able to take them apart so easily. I pick up another tool covered in cracks rather than an antique. This looks more like a battle-scarred weapon. Probably is. Why would anyone design a tool that looks like a gun? Seeing me transfixed by the cracks on its casing, Xavier flips a switch on the handle.
This is a fissure laser detector.
A fucking what? What are these things?
It's a spacecraft repair tool. It can detect hidden structural flaws on the inner walls of the hull that are invisible to the naked eye.
Is this a stud finder for a rocket ship? Like, are you serious? But it seems to be leaking out light.
It was damaged during an emergency landing. Now it can only be used for measuring dimensions and marking points. It's like using a laser pointer to play with cats.
Okay, chat. I'm starting to understand maybe that, okay, because this is not the first card that Xavier has crash landed, okay? He's done this like 3 times that I can personally count, including the main this nonsense here. I don't think he can drive very well, y'all.
But animals don't seem to like it. They run whenever I move it.
It'd be weird if they didn't.
Found it.
I look up to see him digging out a shiny wrench from a pile of tools. I bet this one has a unique story. Is it an antique or some high-tech gadget?
It's just a regular wrench, but it's special for a reason.
Under his calm gaze that seemingly says, "You already know," I blink and search through my memories. Oh, this is the one we bought on our big shopping trip.
No.
We won it at a community carnival?
You're talking about the potted plants.
I can't remember. Can you give me a hint?
The 2 hunters that make Wanderer's Wrench.
Oh my fucking god. 2 hunters, 2 wrenches. Suddenly, an image flashes in my mind. Hardware store owner who was attacked by a wanderer had presented 2 wrenches as thank you gifts to us. I remember. It was when we were on that mission at the hardware store.
The owner said one for each of us would make a perfect team.
I remember how you kept zoning out after we entered the store. You scared the owner so much that he thought there were still wanderers outside.
I was just looking at the components on his shelves. Some of them were uncommon.
To an alien, maybe. To earn approval from the tool collector who's repaired spaceships, the store must have been extraordinary. So, what makes this wrench so special?
Look at it again.
He's gonna say something stupid, like it has like matching engravings or something like that. I turn the wrench over several times and examine it from every angle before finally spotting a tiny line of engraved text on the side. To Miss Ghoull and Mr. Xavier, they're the divine hunters who descended from heaven to save my store. When did you have time to do this?
I never had a wrench that came with a thank you letter before. It's unique.
Stupid is what it is.
It has our names together. Your wrench is identical to mine.
Oh, about that. I never saw it. I just noticed how shiny it is. Mine doesn't look nearly as good, though. How did you maintain it so well?
I just applied lubricant and rust remover regularly.
Oh, yeah? I raise my eyebrow and hold up the rusted antique micrometer from earlier. Are you low on rust remover?
No, but there aren't many things in life that need special maintenance. I like to keep my list of concerns short.
What the fuck are we talking about? And one of your lists of concerns is this specific wrench that you only need like what, once? Come on. Can you include my wrench when you maintain your tools next time?
Sure.
Ugh, he's so sweet. So your list suddenly has room?
I'm only doing it because you asked.
Can you add rubbing my feet to your list? Man, these work days are tough. Screws, back panel, reinforced pieces, the crossover. Xavier skillfully disassembles the speaker's bulky casing. The components are arranged on the floor as he works. It's such a shame. Oh, it's a shame Armament Tech hasn't recruited you yet?
Being a hunter is my job. Fixing things is part of my life.
As if agreeing with Xavier, Puffball, who is perched on the speaker's back panel, suddenly pecks the wooden case. Xavier explains as he moves. He pats Puffball's fluffy head with his finger. Who is this? Who's Puffball? What is Puffball? Xavier's Puffball. What the fuck? The top comment is, who the heck is Puffball? That's so funny. In Love and Deep Space, Puffball is the name of a wild bird that frequently visits Xavier's balcony. The little companion has become a beloved fixture in the fandom, often appearing in Xavier's tender moments and special birthday storylines. Oh, chat. Listen to this. Puffball is a notable wild bird that hangs around Xavier's balcony alongside other feathered buddies like Alarm Clock and Fatso. Huh. I need to see what this avatar icon looks like. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, I don't even... It's not gonna show me what Puffball looks like. This is ass cheeks. I wanna know, though. I wanna know. I wanna know. I'm gonna make breakfast. It's a bit early, no? Excuse me. I was Googling something. Because who the heck is Puffball? Anyway, it's almost my dinner time, which makes me massively jealous. But I hope you have a delicious breakfast. I'm about to take a picture of his heartwarming moment when Puffball suddenly turns and grabs a wire from his palm. Xavier, watch out! Xavier summons light to his fingertips upon hearing me, but the flash startles Puffball. Human and bird tumble. This is silly. Did you get cut? I step forward and help him and want to check for injuries, but he grabs my hand.
Did you bump into anything?
Bitch, I didn't fall. I'm fine. And Puffball is still hopping around. No humans or birds were injured.
But the wire...
Xavier opens his other hand. The wire has been snapped in half. I guess you not being assigned to the armament tech isn't a huge loss?
Yeah, I'm still the happiest when we're partners.
Ah, double entendre. In that case, I'll take care of this wire's remains as your partner. I shake the hand Xavier is holding. I want him to let go so I can search for a replacement. Instead, he misinterprets my gesture and intertwines his fingers with mine. Unable to hold back my laughter, I tap the back of his hand. Let's go to the storage room. Maybe there's a spare wire there.
We don't need to. This model is old and hard to find. I don't have one.
Oh. Let me check our delivery options. Oh. Stores with this in stock won't be able to deliver it for at least another 3 days. Maybe we should just wait before we fix the speaker? It's not like it's urgent.
I can't wait. If I don't fix it today, the potted plant will suffer the consequences.
Oh, that's right. I do have your tomatoes held hostage. I feel the warmth of Xavier's hand on my shoulder as he pulls me into his embrace. Then he turns me around.
I saw this wire at that hardware store when I was in the field. For the sake of our Justage's safety, let's go there.
Justages. Justages. Bloom Shore District. Okay, so we have some areas. What is that sound? And what is this? What am I hearing? 20 minutes later, Xavier and I arrive at the entrance to the hardware store. At the checkout counter, its familiar owner is verifying a densely packed inventory list on an electronic screen with the delivery person. Noticing us, the owner looks up.
Welcome! You're the hunters from before, right? Are there wanderers again?
We're just here to buy a few things.
Mm-hmm. His chest is so big. Like, brother. My chest isn't even that big. Smiling, I lean down towards Xavier's ear and whisper, "Do you remember the shelf that had the wire?"
I need to think. Let's look around first.
He always wants to be shopping. I thought you couldn't wait.
I turned the captor into a captive.
Oh, you little asshole.
The plant won't be held for ransom even if the speaker doesn't get fixed. It's a win-win situation.
Just as I'm about to retort, I feel a gentle tug on the hem of my clothes.
Miss?
Uh-oh. I turn. A little girl is pulling at my clothes.
Can you get the wrench on that shelf, please? I can't reach it.
What kind of wrench are you looking for?
I'm helping Mommy buy our family wrench.
Okay. I pause. The abstract statement is outside of my area of expertise, so I look at Xavier. Receiving my silent plea, he thinks for a moment before bending down to a crouch. All of us are at eye level.
You only need one wrench?
Yeah, Mommy can fix so many things with just one wrench.
Is your mother a professional repair technician?
Why are you asking that?
No, really, but she has a flat green treasure box at home. She can fix everything with it.
Xavier nods, stands, and looks at the shelves.
If there's only one wrench in a home toolbox, then it's usually an adjustable wrench. The 150mm size is the most common. And since it's in a flat green toolbox, the model she's looking for should be the QN3.
Wow. As he asks, he hands a brand new wrench to the little girl. Surprisingly, it's the same model as our gifted wrenches.
That's the one! Thanks!
You're welcome.
He's bored this little girl to death. As the girl happily frolics to the checkout counter, I smile and playfully hook my finger with Xavier's. I had no idea you were an expert at tracking down tools and killing wanderers. I wonder if this pro can use those same deductive skills to locate our electric wire.
I've already found it. It's on the shelf above the wrenches.
Oh, wow. Okay. He reaches for the vintage wire we've been looking for, and he gets in line and waits behind the girl. As we leave, the little girl waves goodbye to us and her new wrench. That model is more special to me now. It can be a gift with engravings at some point. And... what? It can be a gift with engravings and point the way.
Let's capitalize on this success and work to save our juicage.
Stop saying juicage. Wait, there's one more place I want to visit. Stop saying juicage. I just recorded and this was the background. Like all the hydrangeas are for endless summer. I think this part in here is the only part that's different. Or maybe it's a reusable background, I don't know. But good catch, Ghoull. Under Xavier's puzzled gaze, I pull him toward the end of the market, the other end of the market. We stop in front of a garden supply shop that's tucked away on the street corner.
You brought someone along to get a flower trellis?
Yeah, can you make us a custom protector for a potted plant, please?
Of course.
Before leaving, I borrow Xavier's laser pointer and take precise measurements of our surviving tomato plant. I pull up the data on my hunter's watch, and a miniature hologram of the plant materializes. While taking notes, the lady invites us to sit down and make ourselves comfortable.
When she was here last time, she kept talking about the plants she was growing with her boyfriend.
I didn't say that.
How are they now?
He's fine. Plants are dying, though.
Half of them didn't grow anything, and the half that did became victims of a robbery. It's a draw.
I bet it was those fuck-ass birds that you always be feeding on your balcony. We only had one survivor, so we want to take good care of it.
Considering how busy you two are, it's normal not to have time for these things. But I can tell you're thoughtful people who haven't forgotten about nurturing your life together. It doesn't matter how busy you are.
Our life together is nice. As I say this, memories of what we went through together flash through my mind. The non-stop solo missions, potted plants that didn't bear any fruit or vegetables, a sneaky tomato thief, and an antique speaker on strike. Or is it? My question doesn't escape Xavier's ears. He said, what do you mean you're not happy? Why do you say this is old woman now? It isn't until we leave and return to the street that he finally touches my arm.
What's wrong?
Oh. I was just thinking about what she said, and I realized we've been so busy with missions lately that I've neglected our everyday life. My plants are sterile, your tomatoes were stolen, and my speaker's bleeding. After I finished listing our problems, he gently takes my hand and presses my fingers into his palm one at a time.
Using the techniques we learned at Philo, your plant is already growing better than before. This pot can receive twice as much care. As for the speaker, we already prescribed the right medicine for it.
Aww. He shakes the shopping bag from the hardware store and the wire rattles with a clink. But the fact that these little things piled up means I've been neglecting our everyday life lately. If I'm careless about them now, will our life eventually fall apart at the seams? I look up and meet his gentle gaze.
It won't. What makes up our life together isn't minor details. It's us working together to fix and mend things. Besides, these problems have value.
They remind us to cherish our life together?
But they can transform an unfortunate afternoon into a date filled with the sounds of tinkering and repairs.
That's so cute. By the time we return home, it's already dusk. To make sure Xavier can work on repairs without any interruptions, I escort Puffball away from his front row VIP seat. Not now, bird. Oh, it has voice lines. Okay. For the sake of your health and the speaker's safety, you can supervise from outside the window.
Your safety awareness as a parent is commendable.
Why would you say that? You trying to let me know you want to be a father?
I found out why our speaker bled.
I watch as Xavier pulls several shriveled, unidentified red objects from it.
They're cherry tomatoes. I have no idea how they got stuffed in there.
What? Oh, I knew it. When Puffball spots the cherry tomatoes, he excitedly begins pecking at the window. Worried he might hurt himself, I open the window ever so slightly. What's wrong, Puffball? What is it, boy? As soon as there's a gap, Puffball swoops in, snatches the tomatoes from Xavier's hand, and begins feasting on them with great delight. I think I know who the culprit is. He had a buffet and took the food to go. Never would I have guessed that Puffball can be crafty since he's so innocent looking. He just exposed himself.
Fortunately, the core components weren't damaged. Once we clean it and replace the wiring, our speaker will be good to go.
Yeah, no. Xavier quickly fixes the necessary parts and we sit side by side as we reassemble the speaker. By the way, what do you want to do with the last batch of cherry tomatoes?
There aren't enough of them for a meal.
What? Ugh, and they're from our pots of victory. A small amount isn't exactly lucky.
We can wash and eat them.
Isn't that a little too simple?
They were grown to be eaten in the first place.
Right.
Besides,
As he speaks, Xavier picks up 3 tomatoes, one for each of us. The third one he placed by the window to refill Puffball's cup. What the fuck? He already ate a lot. Won't Puffball think we're rewarding him for stealing?
Well, since he already has a taste for them, 1 tomato from the speaker isn't enough. Plus, he needs to be well fed before he can properly accept criticism.
It looks like we've been neglecting our Puffball too. No wonder he entered his rebellious teenage phase early. I'm a failure in parenting.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Puppy face. Seeing the poorly concealed anticipation in his eyes, I deliberately avoid what he wants to hear. With bad acting skills that match his, I pretend to think. Our speaker? Our plants? Maybe we've been so unlucky lately. We need to find a way to fix that. He knows perfectly well that I'm playing dumb on purpose, yet he softly chuckles, shakes his head, and plays along.
I have an idea. Luck is like the cherry tomatoes in the speaker. It can be shared. That's how our misfortune will be halved, and our good luck will be doubled.
That is not actually how that works, but I love that for you, bestie. Before long, the speaker is almost reassembled.
We're at the last step. We need to use that special wrench to secure the outer casing.
Here. This is so stupid. Oh wait, did I miss something? I look up and hand him the tool. The warm sunset's light softens the metal handle's harsh glint and Xavier's focused expression. The speaker's complex inner workings are methodically returned to their original state under his hands.
I just need to adjust the crossover based on your placement preferences. Then we're done. Should we put it by the living room window like before?
Yeah. He nods, wiping away a bead of sweat sliding down from his temple and inadvertently leaving a gray smudge on his cheek. I'm licking it. Seeing him be utterly oblivious about it, I can't help but smile. Xavier? I wipe away the smudge before he can react. With the tomatoes sorted and the speaker fixed, our repair-filled date is coming to an end. But I don't feel like we've spent enough time together. What should we do? A warm light illuminates his eyes. His smile melts into the sunset.
That is a small problem. Whenever you want to share the good and bad times, just come upstairs like before. We'll have many, many more dates like this.
Oh, we're still going. Okay. After fixing the speaker, Xavier and I carry it back downstairs along with some plants.
We're just in time. We can pay the ransom.
The hostage handover was successful too. After settling everything down, I go into the bathroom and wring out a towel for him. The hard-working technician can finally take a well-deserved break. It's great.
I can share the rest of my day off with Miss Kidnapper.
I take the damp towel and wipe the sweat from his forehead, the moments reminiscent of a lop-eared bunny washing his face. If we want to renew our subscription for today's date, what should we fix next?
We still have those discs we found at the audiovisual store. How about we fix that no time for old movies bug?
He looks up from his damp bangs, swaying as he tilts his head. Your bangs are wet. Let me fix those as well. I I grab a dry towel from the sofa, wrap it over his forehead, and gently rub his damp hair. Oh, he's so cute. Xavier,
Huh?
when you're repairing something or maintaining your tools, can I go upstairs and watch?
Of course.
Once I master your techniques, you'll have a partner who can share the workload in the future. It'll be worth it regardless of whether or not I get transferred to an armament tech. What is armament? Oh well. He nods and nuzzles my palm through the towel.
Yeah. Being with you isn't just about work. It also includes our lives. But is there a limit to how much you'll help out?
Yeah, I get tired. Nope, feel free to be greedy.
Then I'll make all my future dates yours, partner.
If you played Monster Hunter at any point in your life, this part might be slightly triggering to you. If it's not, good for you. But for me, on this side of the screen, I'm getting handler flashbacks. Partner? Ugh. That was the date! How fun. Have fun, fun, fun. Oh, we never did Bunny, Xavier. Hello. What are you thinking about? Oh. What are you thinking about? Sweet pea. You broken? Sweetness. I think you might be a little broken. Oh, I see.
You're gonna dance around me? You do know I'm not a bonfire, right?
We're not gonna talk about what you just did. What were you thinking about?
Wait, you didn't touch the right side yet.
I don't understand you sometimes.
Who's blushing? You're talking nonsense.
How old are you? 4? The new jacket changed owners in the blink of an eye. How do I look? What did I get for this? Oh, I got a new... Oh, right. I bought the things. Right. Yeah. I want this one. Soul Bond. Abyssal Dominator would be good. And then 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐿 Dominator, I'm gonna get this one, best believe. I'm not that far away from it, to be honest.
Haven't seen those weirdly shaped wanderers in a while. Wanna pay them a visit?
What the fuck is he talking about half the time? It's too big by a few sizes, but it still looks good. Aw, cute. Okay. What else was I gonna do? What were the other things we were gonna do? We have about half an hour left. Ooh, we have an ad in about 2 minutes as well, so that'll be pretty good because I have to pee pretty badly. I wanted to up your protocols. Where cores at? Oh, those are maxed. What are we... Hello? Not enough. Insufficient. Well, feck. We could do a unicorns operation, although I really don't want to do that. So let's do Snowy Serenity. Oh man. It's gonna be so good, chat. Like, it's gonna be so good. I've had such a good day. Anyway, we are about to go into ads, so I'm gonna go potty, get some water, and I will be right back, and we will get started with Snowy Serenity. Until then, behave yourselves, and I will be right back. Are we back? Hello? Hi. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for waiting. Welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's hop into snowy Serenity. Brother, he is so fine. And I haven't actually finished the main storyline, so like, I don't know. This is Dawnbreaker outfit. So I'm nervous. I'm like, what if I spoil something for myself? As if I don't do that already. Okay. The Metaflex storm breaks out in the polar region. Zane, who is on a business trip there, loses contact with me. I don't like that. It better be hot, though. I'm immediately cold. The Metaflux storm in the Arctic has lasted 4 days so far. It's also the 4th day since I lost contact with Zane.
Raise the barrier strength to the maximum level. Has the Metaflux detector been set up over there?
A hunter who's leading the team stops at the mouth of a snow-covered mountain pass as he directs the construction of defenses. He glances at me.
Our branch has rules. We can only take precautions on the outer perimeter for any storms above level 7. We cannot approach them.
A blizzard fiercely strikes against my goggles, blurring my vision. Still, I keep my eyes fixed on the fortress-like building on the opposite side of the mountain. I'll be fine by myself. The person I'm looking for is over there.
At the Protocore energy converter? It was built during that great battle in the Arctic and abandoned when it ended. Why would anyone go there?
But because the love of my life is there. Because he participated in that battle. As I speak, the mountain trembles. Snow rises from the opposite side and rolls down with a tumble. Zane! A Metaflux detector's readings instantly hit the maximum value. I can't wait any longer. I step out of the swirling blue energy barrier.
Stop!
Stop! No! Make me! Go, Jess. Go. The Arctic branch's rules don't apply to Lincoln hunters, and this is a matter of life or death. Even if you... Oh, this is her, like, clapping back. Okay. Even if you're going to punish me, I'll accept it as soon as I bring him home. Grimacing, the leader stares at me from behind the energy barrier.
By going there without any help? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
After a moment, a mechanical sleigh dog pulling various pieces of equipment slides in front of me. The hunter turns around, not giving me another look.
Communications team. There might be signs of life at the storm's epicenter. I'd like to submit a request for a special rescue unit.
I immediately get on my snowmobile and speed toward the fortress gate that's half buried in snow. I should have realized it sooner, but Zane must be in the Arctic because of something that was about to happen. A week ago, on the day I sent him off from the airport, I should have known. Yawning, I sit at the airport's departure hall's cafe. I'm bored.
Order 775. Please collect your order at the counter.
The guy pushing 2 puppies in a stroller passes before me, and I can't help but turn my head and look.
Your eyes are practically glued to them. Stop that. They won't be yours no matter how long you keep staring.
Did you guys see, like, how happy I was for a minute? And then he said, stop that?
Stop that. They won't be yours no matter how long you keep staring.
Why are you so mean to me? Like, for real, why the fuck are you so mean?
This includes but is not limited to those inside and outside the stroller.
Okay, I get it, Zane. What belongs to me then? A hand rests on my head, and I'm forced to turn my head and meet Zane's gaze with its mysterious depths.
The hazelnut latte is yours.
Aww. while the answer is correct, it's not what I expected. I take the cup from Zane. You don't typically ask me to see you off often when you're going on a business trip. Is there a reason why you wanted me to accompany you for breakfast today?
Should I take that as you not wanting to see me off?
I hate him. No.
I don't know when I'm going to return to Lincoln. It's possible I won't be able to ensure you have breakfast for a whole month. So while I'm still here, I'll make sure to supervise you as much as possible.
A month? A month without me, baby? After breakfast, Zane and I arrive at the security checkpoint together, and we stop at the same time.
I'll have to board the plane soon. Let's say goodbye here.
I don't like this. This makes my tummy hurt. Alright, I'll leave once I see you go in. Zane doesn't usually like to have long goodbyes. I thought he'd be on his way out already, but... Suddenly, he turns to me, opening his arms for a hug. Why?
Isn't this normal?
For some, but not for us. You usually don't even let me see you off at the airport. When did this become a thing? Despite saying those words, my feet unconsciously move forward.
Yes. But we can make it a thing now.
Aww. I wrap my arms around his waist and press my face against his chest. I've been so proactive in the days leading up to this trip. Okay, hold on. You've been so proactive in the days leading up to this trip. Are you afraid I'll forget about you?
I am. I'm terrified, actually.
I knew this shit was gonna be sad. I just didn't expect it to start so soon. Take care of yourself in the Arctic.
You too.
At the end of our long hug, Zane's voice rings in my head again.
There's one more thing.
Oh? His slightly serious tone makes me tense. I knew something was off. What is it? Zane straightens his posture, but his arms are still wrapped around me. Is it important?
Mm-hmm.
I watch as Zane reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out his car keys, and then places them in my hand.
Could you drop off my car at the car wash on your way back?
Are you fucking joking? OBS, clip that. Where are we at? Where are we at for the timing? Alright, I'm gonna write that down. I can't believe you. Seriously, Zane? That's it? Zane chuckles, and his hand once again rests on my head. He thinks this shit is funny.
It's almost time. I need to go. You should also head back.
Yeah, after I drive your car into a ditch. I watch him pass through the security checkpoint and slowly walk to the exit. Yet, for some reason, a nagging feeling lingers in my heart. I can't help but look back, only to see Zane, who has been watching me for who knows how long, waving at me from behind a glass door. I used to travel a lot as a kid. So like being on a plane and being in the airport is not really anything new to me. But waving goodbye to a loved one and not knowing if you'll ever see them again through glass walls is like a deeply traumatizing thing. It sucks. Like, low-key, like, I know a lot of people go to the airport and travel a lot and they don't really have issues with it, but anytime I'm in an airport, I get overwhelmingly sad because it's like one of the last few memories I have of seeing like my family before moving to America. And then, you know, time marches on as it does, and sometimes time takes people from you. So it's not a fun place to be for me. Zane didn't seem too busy during those last few days at the Arctic. He responded quickly to my messages. Unfortunately, the peace of mind I had was shattered 3 days ago when I got a video call from him. Oh, we're about to see the video call? He looks fine. Zane, perfect. I hold my phone up to my face, but all I can see on the screen is the corner of a ceiling. Hi, is that you? A fluffy little head appears and nuzzles the camera a couple of times. It is! Did you miss me? The camera shakes a bit, and Zane's face appears on screen.
Yes, he did. He couldn't eat or sleep. He rolled around on the floor because he missed you so much.
Oh, did he? It's just you and Pi? Where's Dr. Noah?
He's busy cooking in the kitchen. He won't let me help him.
Yeah, I can imagine why. You can't cook.
Therefore, I can only prepare for tomorrow's work.
Zane's gaze shifts to the side. After a brief period of silence, he looks back at the camera.
I need to tell you something.
I don't like this. I am not happy. Having been fooled at the airport, I lift my chin in a dismissive manner at the screen. Must be serious, right? Let me guess. Did Pi tell you? Oh, did Pi tell you something, or...?
I might not be able to respond to your messages starting tomorrow. I'll be busy for 3 days. I can't say much because it's related to the research project. However, I'll call you the moment I leave the base.
Zane says calmly, but it takes a moment for his words to sink in. I didn't expect that. It's rather sudden, don't you think?
These circumstances are special. I hope you understand.
I'm lingering on this screen a little too long because, like, his eyes are so beautiful. Like, I could look at them forever.
Zane, dinner's ready.
All right, I'll be there in a moment.
Zane turns his head as he answers. Before he can say anything, I speak first. Don't keep Dr. Noah waiting. Hang up and eat.
All right. You can end the call first.
I nod, my finger hovering over the button to hang up, but I hesitate. I'll hang up then. My finger reluctantly moves to the button again, yet before I can press it...
It seems you still have something to say. Why don't you tell me before we hang up?
My thoughts are carefully stirred, and my feigned indifference turns into me being awkwardly flustered. But I don't have anything to... I mean, make sure you rest well and eat at the base. Eat as much as you can. And I hope that you'll be able to come back early. I'll hang up now. For the third time, I move my finger toward the button at the bottom of the screen.
Wait.
Zane moves closer to the screen.
I also want to say something.
The lingering sound seems to travel across the vast distance to strike my heart.
I miss you too.
You say sweet things over the phone, but secretly head into the eye of the storm. When I find you, I will not let you off the hook. Oh yeah, she's gonna whoop his ass, bro. She's like, oh no. No. You don't get to be the best thing in my life and take care of me just to run off into danger. I don't think so. What if I lose you? Then what? Then what becomes of me? Huh? A shell of a woman I used to be? No, don't do that to me. I deserve better. While reminiscing about our last video call, I enter a nearly collapsed protocore energy converter. The frigid air's coldness seeps into my bones. Meanwhile, the damaged devices around me and metaflux particles are sealed under a layer of icy blue frost. Did Zaynes evolve? A loud noise suddenly resounds behind me, and the ice completely cuts me off from the outside world as it seals off the entrance. I calm myself, for I can only head deeper into the tunnel in this darkness. The temperature has already dropped below freezing, and even though the wanderers are encased in ice, their cries can still be heard. Spooky. As I worry about Zayne's safety, the whole building suddenly shakes as if hit by a strong force. I slip and fall into an area covered in ice spikes. Jesus. Sorry, I was yawning. The frost on my eyelashes is heavy. I struggle to open my eyes. However, I see a lot of strange ice sculptures. Inside each one is a wanderer that has yet to form. Sharp ice spikes quickly approach me in an uncontrolled manner. Meanwhile, a figure whose body is half frozen calls out my name. Is that? That's Zayne. A towering wall of ice rapidly forms behind him, sealing away a huge, intimidating silhouette.
Don't come any closer.
I just got this little outfit for him. Ice arrows that should have been aimed at wanderers fly past my cheek. An intense energy fluctuation makes me feel as if my heart is about to break. I can't remember what happened after that, but after countless icicles fall to the ground, I get up and run towards Zayne. The icy blue frost seems to have covered his eyes as they reflect my stumbling figure. I hate this. I want to go home. Before the area is completely frozen, Zayne and I manage to escape. We arrive at an underground shelter with each other's support. My uncontrollable heartbeat slowly calms down, and when I come to my senses, a first aid box is in my hand.
You need to tend to your arm. Can you do it by yourself?
I'm gonna throw up. I can't. I don't want to hear him like this. I'm gonna be sick, actually. I lower my hand. I lower my head and notice the ice arrow lodged into my forearm. Oh, we just noticed that, huh? I notice that Zayne is sitting against the wall, far from me. Frost is still spreading from the inside of his collar and his sleeves. He really can't control his evil right now. With a bit of force, I pull out the ice arrow, and then I go to Zayne's side and take his hand. Are you gonna let me? Hello? Okay. That's... Although I've seen him lose control of his evil before, he's never let me get a closer look. The frost isn't just covering his skin. Tiny sharp ice spikes grow out of his own body, piercing him. Hey, just a quick little tidbit. This is where his scars come from on his forearms. They are low-key self-inflicted, kinda, sorta. Zayne, you... He forces a smile and brings his finger to his lips.
You can scold me all you want. After we leave here, alright?
This always happens. You owe me big already. A cold finger caresses the side of my face.
Didn't I say I'd call you once I got out? Why did you come here alone?
You haven't said anything for more than 3 days. And without you, there won't be anyone here to make sure that I eat breakfast. The harsh words that were about to leave my mouth turned into me slightly shaking my head. I lift my arms and hug his shoulders. His body shudders slightly. I'm not sure if it's because of the ice spikes that are growing from his body or something else.
You might get hurt. It's possible I won't be able to control myself. I'm referring to my evil.
I'm gonna be fucking sick, chat. I can't. I'm gonna be fucking sick. Because I cannot listen to this man be in pain. I can't. It makes me physically ill. My stomach hurts. I'm low-key about to end stream. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. Very unfortunate timing. You should stay quiet while I'm still pitying you. Amidst our tangled breaths, his arms hesitate for a long time before finally wrapping themselves around my back. A while ago, someone promised me it was the last time I'd have to worry about him.
It's not serious. I'll survive.
After a moment of silence, I hold Zane more tightly. Do you feel better now?
I do. I'm okay now.
I'm gonna be fucking sick. I'm gonna be sick. Let me read chat. Let me have a small... Where's my water? Let me have a small distraction. My reaction when I see myself too. Oh, okay. What's all this then? We're doing the snowy Serenity card, which I knew was gonna hurt me before I started it, but I started it anyway. I should have done it off stream so I could cry alone in peace in my own time. But instead, I'm doing this for you guys. And also, this is going on YouTube as a VOD. So say hello to chat. say hello to YouTube chat. Thank you for the resub. Okay, deep breath. Okay. As my gaze sweeps over him, the frost covering half his body seems to back away from my touch. Huh. Could it be? I use my evil, and the ice recedes even more quickly.
What are you doing?
I love when they make that stupid fucking sound. Zane, my evil can help you.
Impossible. You must be seeing things.
You are fucking rude to me, even as you're dying. I can't stand this man. I love to hate him. His tone suddenly turns cold, and he pushes me away. But it actually worked, look. Oh. Yeah. I grab his wrist, and our resonance faintly ripples out. It's more obvious this time. Ice spikes shrink back and melt.
There will be a price to pay. It's not as simple as you think.
I'll pay it. As soon as he finishes speaking, a piercing cold sensation erupts from my palm. My heart cries out as if it's being stabbed.
No.
What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna start crying, okay? Like, Zane quickly holds... Oh, fuck. Zane quickly holds me and lifts my body onto the hospital bed.
Using your evil to control the backlash is dangerous. I don't want...
Told you to be quiet. Here you go again with this impossible, and you must be seeing things. The pain in my heart gradually subsides, and I shake my head and sit up on the edge of the bed. When will you finally say something I want to hear?
I want to protect you. Dragging you into a dangerous situation is the last thing I would do. I don't want the person I like to get hurt.
Like. Oh, I missed it. But the person. Fuck. But the person you like doesn't feel the same way.
Really? I shouldn't have let you see me like this.
Oh my god. But I've already decided to face this with you.
How come? When we were apart these past few days, I was always thinking about you. Whether or not you've been eating properly, taking care of yourself, and if you would be upset if we never saw each other again. You occupied my every thought. If I hadn't been missing you, perhaps I wouldn't have struggled to hold on until you found me.
Saving that.
I need you. I have never denied that. It's just... it's not the kind of need you think it is.
Can I choose both? Can I choose both? Oh my god, he's so pretty. He's so pretty, Chad. He's so pretty. He's beautiful.
If I must say something now, then I'm glad you're here. Are these what you wanted to hear?
Where's Lost? Oh, suck my massive schlong, dude. You're like, oh, so romantic. Yeah, you gotta pay the price, bro. Sorry. You low-key missed it. Like, remember how he was like, oh, I have something important to tell you, and then he's like, take my car to the car wash. And you're just like, oh wow, we might never see each other again, and that's what you want to say to me? Remember that? Well, we go after him, you know, in this super dangerous area where his evil is like barely under control. And then he says everything you want to hear with lots of kissing, lots of tongue. Love that. Very happy about that. I didn't choose gentle kiss though. I chose deep kiss and it gave me a cutscene, so I wonder what the other one does. The storm rages outside the protocore energy converter, and after an intermediate amount of time, we finally get a signal from the Arctic hunters coming to our rescue. They concluded from a subsequent investigation that this Metaflex storm was powerful enough to create an unimaginably large wanderer. It reminds me of the silhouette behind the towering ice wall when I saw Zane. Yeah, just like Amanda, wait till the absolute last minute to be sincere and lovely. Okay, if we weren't about to end stream, I would pin that to my fucking forehead, because real, very true. They never just want to do things because they have to be dying.
What are you thinking about?
You don't want to know. Zane's voice drags me back to reality, and we're both lying on the couch. I was thinking about Mount Eternal. It only happened a week ago, but it feels as surreal as a nightmare. I turned to look at Zane. Oh, this happens earlier in the story. This isn't Dawnbreaker Zane. This is way earlier in the story, before Dawnbreaker, or rather Grim Reaper, quote unquote, becomes a thing. This is back when he's, because I'm pretty sure Dr. Noah is deceased in the current story at this point. and he was just there with Dr. Noah. So I think this is actually back in time whenever you meet Zane in the Arctic, if you remember that. I turned to look at Zane. Oh, right. I've been too busy this week to check up on you. Shouldn't you have to take care of yourself more?
You were just being strict with others, but not with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Before Zane can continue his retort, I grab his wrist and start looking at it carefully. When Zane tries to pull his hand back, I take the opportunity to sit in his lap. Don't move. I'm not done yet. My gaze moves up, and I only feel relieved when I see those ghastly wounds have healed.
At times like these, I'm glad you're not an actual doctor.
I'm about to have a fucking crash out. He tenderly holds my hand, and I look into his eyes. For a moment, that familiar gaze takes me back to a frozen world. The worry I suppressed several times before surges forth, and I look away.
You have questions.
I have comments, actually.
However, I won't be able to give you definitive answers to them.
Since Zane has noticed my concern, I hesitate for a moment before I decide to speak. I still want to know what happened in the Arctic during those few days when we lost contact with each other. He lowers his head and gently caresses the back of my hand, and thinks for a moment.
It's related to the battle at Mount Eternal from a few years ago. Okay. What actually happened at the time is something I've been trying to understand.
Maybe this is a few weeks after the incident at Mount Eternal? I don't remember what happened at Mount Eternal. That was... What was that? Was that when we found out half of our... Was that when we found out our heart was a protocore? Was that Mount Eternal? I don't remember. Zane's tone is soft, yet it carries itself with a determination I've never heard before. Will you be going back again in the future? He looks at me without saying anything. But in this silence, his hand that's holding mine gives me reassuring warmth. What the fuck? But in this silence, But in this silence, his hand that's holding mine gives me a reassuring warmth. Okay, I'll stop asking. Otherwise, you might say something like, I'll survive, again, and I don't want to hear it. I move off his lap and sit down next to him. I know very well that he's made up his mind about all this, and I'll always be by his side.
To be honest, I was never good at saying what people want to hear.
You better practice this in the future, then. The once gloomy sky suddenly brightens, and we're showered with an endless stream of sunlight. Long shadows are cast on the floor.
The sky is clear now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yes?
It's nothing. I'm just very grateful you're here. By my side.
That was such a good date. That was such a good date. That was a delicious date. Oh, I bet they do the same thing. He is so cute and sweet. So, as promised...
Don't take it too far.
So, like I said, as promised, I will play the other Zane Kindled. It's not a date, so I don't think I actually have to do anything for this. I think it's just a cutscene But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that really quick, and then we will raid out. I already know who we're gonna raid out to, and I'm very excited about that, low-key. So.
Don't worry. I'm fine. It was just...
It doesn't look like you're fine. It starts to melt. The methods are working.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after.
Focus on taking care of yourself first. Oh. This is the second time we're going through this. Which is why MC sounds so angry. From now on, you're going to listen to me. There's no use in resisting. If I were you, I would just listen. I'll help you suppress your evil first.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
What did she say? You might be more familiar with what happens in dreams, but I'm an expert in dealing with wanderers. God, how am I supposed to read this? If you rush in head first, I won't save you.
I would hope so. I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
No. Oh.
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
I wish he would stop this. You wish. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. First order. He's so beautiful. Like, bro. Wait. This is... Zane, be careful.
What happened? Letting you step into this nightmare, perhaps, was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about that. Also, welcome in first-time chatters. Welcome in Glove Blade. Happy birthday, Caleb. Yay. Okay, so this is gonna be a lads deep dive, just really quick. So you will commonly find a story throughout all of the myths, throughout the storyline, throughout the little side event stories, all of that. There will always be a story of a, there will always be a story of a man and his sick wife. Now, the man can be anything. A doctor, a dragon, a great Lemurian, you know, all that. But the fact of the matter is the wife will always be sick. It's happened several times in Zayne's story. It's happened a few times in, I think it's happened once in Silas's myth. So maybe it is just exclusive to Zayne. But it's always about how this doctor who cannot cure his wife's heart condition decides to give his wife his heart in his stead, which I believe is this. If you've played Zayne's Foreseer myth, then I don't need to go on because you already know all the fuck shit that happens there. MC has a sick heart. She needs a very specific protocore. He gives her the protocore after they fall in love, and then he dies. Okay? You think Lads is sweet? You think it's so hee hee ha ha? Well, it's not. It's drama. It's just straight up trauma. Okay.
If you keep touching it, something bad might happen.
You know what I think about that? Good morning. Are you eating?
We're going to beat up Heartbreaker again. Its crying is starting to annoy me.
Oh. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the third. Is the fourth one already on its way?
What are you talking about?
I like having shiny accessories front and center.
Genuinely, I thought you would say something pleasant to chat, but you didn't. So, anyway, that is all I have for you guys today. That is our local 2-hour stream, as we do. Let me go to a just chatting screen here. All right, Silas, thank you so much for your time. Oakley Dokley, guys. Let me disconnect this here. We don't need this anymore. Huh, it took a minute to load. Anyway, so I know who we're gonna raid into. You know what the craziest part is? He should show up on my page, but he doesn't. My, like, suggested channel? Oh, I'm already here. Okay. There he is. Gotcha. Gotcha, loser. He's not a loser. He's like one of my bestest friends. But anyway, we are going to raid into Cryptic, who is just getting back into the swing of streaming. So be sure to be kind. If you're not kind, even though Cryptic is not usually kind, I will know. And I will be upset, and you will be reprimanded. That's just the way it is. But anyway, we're gonna start this raid. Let me do this. Let me get our little thingy majiggers, our little raid message. So if you are subscribed, you can use the raid message that I've posted below. If not, you can do it without the animated emotes. It is all the same to me. Keep in mind, you don't have to stay and watch the streamer that I'm going to raid into, but if you do get extra points for my channel. So with that being said, thank you very so much for watching. I will see you all Friday for the next Lads stream, and then Saturday will be Caleb's birthday. So I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you very so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!